Hi there, my name is Matthew Ross, and today I'm going to be telling you about a crisis on Mount Everest. So basically, the Nepalese government is allowing too many people to have permits to climb Mount Everest. This is causing extremely long lines at the top of Mount Everest that is really dangerous. So what the Nepalese government is doing is they have let in 381 permits in 2019. And this has resulted in 820 people climbing the mountain in 2019. So obviously that could be a little bit dangerous if there's a lot of people on a mountain all at once. It's not as dangerous if it's a mountain down in like the Rocky Mountains or something like that, because we don't have nearly as bad of weather down here. But on Mount Everest, it can get really bad up there. There can be avalanches, there can be blizzards, there can be a lot of things. So what ends up happening are each year in the summertime, there's a week or two that is okay to climb Mount Everest, and it's usually safe during that time every year. So what happens is all these 820 people start climbing the mountain all at the same time, and this is causing huge traffic jams at the top of Mount Everest. So what is happening is when people get to the final campsite before they summit the top of Mount Everest, they wait there, and they wait until it's the perfect season, and they wait there for even months sometimes. And then right when it hits the perfect season, everybody climbs to the summit of Mount Everest all at once. And as you can imagine, that could be very dangerous. It's basically like an amusement park line for a roller coaster, but it's to get to the top of a mountain. So in 2019, unfortunately, 11 people have died, and this is a result to the permits that have been allowed in. Another thing that's happening is people who are not physically capable of climbing Mount Everest are getting permits and being allowed to climb. This is because there are Sherpas. Sherpas are the natives who live on Mount Everest, and these Sherpas want to make money off of these permits. They don't see a lot of money where they live, so this is a great way for them to make money, and they don't necessarily think about the risks involved with it. So unfortunately, a lot of people who aren't capable of climbing the mountain are dying. Another thing that's happening are people are trashing the mountain. The mountain looks like a landfill right now, just covered with climbing gear, food, anything you would need to climb a mountain is on the mountain, because the Sherpas don't really care to take it down. It's a lot of work to carry something down. And that brings me to another point. The people who die on Mount Everest are extremely hard to bring down. Usually, if you die on Mount Everest, you will not be brought back down, purely because there's too much risk involved and somebody else will probably die if they have to bring you down. Since 1922, 300 people have died, and over half of those people are still on the mountain. So another thing that's happening are people are modernizing climbing this mountain. There are Wi-Fi stations now and hot showers that these Sherpas are bringing up. To me, that is absolutely ridiculous, because I was in Boy Scouts and I was always taught just to tough it out and just stick to camping, and that's it. No Wi-Fi, nothing. So to me, that's ridiculous, and I think that just shouldn't be happening at all on Mount Everest. So, as you can see, there's a lot of issues happening on Mount Everest. These climbers are not really thinking about the repercussions involved when they climb this mountain. And that's very important, because the generations after us are going to want to climb this mountain too. And it's going to be there forever, but if we trash it, it's not going to be climbable. And also, if we let too many people climb it all at once, too many people are going to die. And also, not enough people are going to actually be able to reach to their goal and get to the top of the mountain. Thank you.